Hey, so we've got a couple of plants here I'd like to talk about. Um, I just want to give, again, my disclaimer, which is please don't use something for food or medicine just because you've seen it on my videos. Again, you need to do your own research. You need to know what's best for your own body, and you need to be able to make a 100% positive ID for yourself. And then the other thing I want to say is that I do really struggle with working memory. So I have ADHD and I'm autistic. And while they help me in a lot of ways with some things, they also make things really difficult for me, like working memory. And so I memorize a lot of things about plants, but there are a lot of things that I don't memorize. And you'll see that as I talk about the plants. And I don't plan on hiding from that at all. I'd like to share that with you so that you guys can understand that having limitations doesn't mean that you can't study the plants for yourself. And also, I don't want to set myself up as the expert. That's not my goal. I want to come alongside you to help you learn and grow and understand your own self so that you know what's helping you and what maybe isn't helping you, but also so that you can learn these things and make your own decisions. So, with that said, we're going to get started. We're going to look at some of these plants. So, this kind of looks a little bit like a mess. And it really is just a wet area off of one of our paths here. So this is a path into our forest. This is a little wet area that's got a bunch of different plants here. So this one is skullcap. This is blue skullcap, Scutellaria lateriflora. And now I don't know if I'm saying that right. And with that said, I'm going to show us where plant apps can be helpful. So here is a plant app that I use. I never use it to give me 100% identification of anything. What I do if I don't know a plant at all is I use my plant app to help me, here's Jewel, to help me save the plant and to help me bring it back to my books later and double check and make sure that the app's identification is correct. And if it is, then I use it. If it's not, then I don't. But I like that we've got the Latin name here, or the Latin binomial or scientific name, and it pronounces them for us.
Scutellaria lateriflora.
And I definitely am not going to be saying it like that, but that's just something that I really like. This is a plant that I know and I know well and I love. Again, there she is. There it is on my app. And my app did not ID this for me, but my app is helping me with some information. So they can help us
Scutellaria lateriflora.
with information. We never want to get 100% ID from them. What blue skullcap is most well known for is helping the central nervous system as a tea or as an herbal medicine. So you can tincture this, you can make a tea out of it. I have it in tincture form right now, but I will be eventually making tea blends with it. I plan to start growing it someday. So this is that plant, and I really like her square stem. I think that's a really cool thing that we see in mint family plants, is that square stem. Okay, so on to our next plant here that I want to talk about. We have self-heal, heal all, or Prunella vulgaris. This one is past the flowering stage and it's starting to go to seed. The flowers are a purple color. They're very beautiful. When the greens are young, they can be eaten. The flowers can be eaten, and the flowers and leaves can be used medicinally. And then we have another mint here. So first I want to just take note of the square stem again. And then here, this is a wild mint. I used to think it was Mentha arvensis, but after scouring through some of Sam Thayer's books, I think it might actually be Mentha canadensis. He says that there's a lot of people out there who think it's arvensis and it's most likely canadensis. So we also have another visitor here. I apologize if she bumps the phone. But this is just a lovely plant. Right now I have this infusing in my herbal coffee alternative to have a mint flavored coffee. And what's kind of cool about it is the mint here in my herbal coffee alternative really brings out that what people say is a chocolatey flavor of the chaga that's in the herbal coffee alternative. And so it tastes like a mint mocha, and it's really just wonderful. But so this is Mentha canadensis, and we're getting to have more and more of that each year. I'm super excited about it. I love to use it as a flavoring in teas, as a tincture, all sorts of wonderful ways to use this culinary and medicinally.